Good afternoon, everyone. So I have another video for you today. It's one of my favorite recipes. I'm going to make potato pancakes. Potato pancakes are shredded potatoes, shredded onions, a little bit of flour, and an egg or two. So first thing I'm going to do is wash my hands. And I have a few potatoes, and they've already been peeled. I have some green onions, some white onions. I have some eggs, I have flour, a little salt and pepper, and I have vegetable oil. So that's what you need to make potato pancakes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a small strainer, because we are going to drain some of the liquid out of the potatoes. They do have a lot of liquid. I'm going to take a box grater, and I'm going to grate them on the larger size holes. I grate them into the colander or the strainer, just so we can let some of that liquid, squeeze some of that liquid out after. You just want to be careful of your knuckles and your fingertips. So, I've grated about 3 or 4 potatoes, and now I'm going to start with our onion. I just want a little bit of the onion. It gives our potato pancakes a nice flavor. And again, you really want to be careful not to grate your fingertips. You could also use a food processor, which works fine, but for today I'm just using a box grater. Bit of our onion. Now I'm going to squeeze out this liquid. There's quite a bit of liquid. If you don't squeeze out the liquid, your potato pancakes won't brown up nicely. So I've squeezed out that liquid. Put our potato mixture in a bowl. So, now I have our potato mixture with our onions. I'm going to add maybe 2 eggs. Again, this is 3 potatoes, 1 small onion, 2 eggs, and add about half a cup of flour. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of salt. About a half a teaspoon of black pepper. And then just a little bit of garlic, of course. Maybe half a teaspoon. That's our seasoning. And we're just going to mix it up. Make our batter. While I'm doing that, I'm going to turn our fry pan with a little bit of oil on. Have a nice mixture. The eggs and the flour hold our potatoes and onions together. Mix all that in. Wash my hands. And maybe just a little bit of green onions as well while we're waiting for our oil to heat up. So, chop a few green onions, hold my knife the proper way, my thumb and forefinger, my fingers wrapped around the handle, my other hand in the cat's paw position. Green onions. Again, we'll give it a nice mix. Right. Now we're just going to wait for our oil to heat up. We have about a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil in our skillet. And just a little bit to the center. So when it sizzles, I know it's ready. So our oil is hot and ready. I'm going to add a little spoonful of our potato pancake mixture. Add it in. Flatten it out a bit. Out. More. We're going to let them fry up about 2 minutes on each side. And you'll see they'll start to get a little bit golden around the edges. And that means that they're ready to flip, which should be about 2 minutes. So, I'm going to let them fry up a little bit. Make sure they don't stick. You can smell those potatoes and the onions and a little bit of garlic that we put in. It smells wonderful. One of my all-time favorites. All right, nice and golden. Let them go maybe another 2 minutes. You want them nice golden color. And of course, you want to make sure the flour is cooked and the egg is cooked all the way through, and our shredded potatoes are cooked nice and soft and tender. I'm cooking them on medium-high heat. We don't want it, when you fry with oil, you don't want to do high heat. You don't want to burn anything. So I have medium-high. Oh, look at that beautiful color. Nice and crisp and golden. And then once they're done, I'm going to put them on a wire rack over a baking sheet. And I'm just going to let them drain that way. Instead of putting them on a paper towel, because the paper towel gets saturated with the oil when you let it drain on a paper towel. And the food just reabsorbs that oil. So I'm going to put them there. Let them drain a bit. Then I'm going to plate them up. Do a little dollop of sour cream. Or even serve it with a little bit of applesauce. And there you have it, folks. Potato pancakes with a little bit of dollop of sour cream, and they're ready to eat. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you for the next one. Thanks, everyone.